Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. I play a video series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I am rather excited for this, but we'll get to that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That is essentially the case today. I got off work a little bit ago. It was about an hour ago, actually. I spent some time after work just chatting with a coworker slash friend slash coworker. More of a friend than a coworker. Both. He's a good dude. My buddy Dan, who doesn't watch my videos, so fuck you, Dan. But anyway, I got off of work and it was a night, man. It was just, ugh. It's the exact type of night that I just hate working, man. It was just like I was constantly running around trying to keep, 10 things in my head at the same time. So when I got to work, man, I'm like, I need a treat. Usually I go and I get myself like a milkshake from like Dunkin' Donuts. I was like, no. So, what am I reviewing for you today, folks? What treat did I decide to get myself? Well, I decided to head back to, boom, Addi-Zone in Addison, Illinois. And I went over there and I got one of their, boom, ha ha ha, boom, this is one of their monkey bowls. So they do like protein shakes and like refreshers and stuff like that, but they also have some food options. And previously, excuse me, I reviewed their acai bowl. So, which was really good. I enjoyed it. Go watch that review. I saw this on their menu and was like, I need to try this. So I kept that in my head and I was like, the next time I go through. So, and I just want to mention real quick, because this is a local establishment, this is going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist. That playlist is just for basically local spots to me, things that are, Illinois sort of born and bred kind of places. So, anyway, I mean, it looks like we got some coconut, got maybe some almonds, some strawberries, some bananas. Then I'm guessing this is peanut butter, and then brown stuff. So let's give it a go. They gave me a spoon. Boom! It looks really good. It's really pretty, isn't it? It's so pretty. Anyway, we'll start from, we're going to start with the banana section, because damn it, I like bananas. Okay, and then we got like a layer of granola underneath that. Okay. I always really like their granola. Like, it tastes like nice and fresh. Some granola, man, there's nothing to it. It's nice, it's crispy, it's very flavorful. Okay. Alright. Well, banana section worked really well. I mean, makes sense. Banana, peanut butter, granola, and then brown stuff. What are you, brown stuff? I'm guessing you're like one of the shakes or something. Maybe it's like the same stuff that they use for the Choco Banana protein shake, which I've reviewed, by the way. Go watch that review. It's almost a little bit like a chocolate pudding. Or like almost like a chocolate mousse. Yeah, like it's really light and fluffy. Kind of a mild chocolate taste to it. But then also almost like a fruitiness. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think it's a mix of things. Again, there's sort of a chocolatey aspect to it. I wonder, again, I'm thinking it's maybe like the Choco Banana mixture. But it's really nice. I mean, it works really well with this. With the acai bowl, it was like a fruit blend that was like underneath. It was purple. So let's try out some of the Hum. Strawberry's really nice too. Strawberries taste nice and fresh. I would almost be a little bit worried because you don't typically think strawberries and peanut butter, but it kind of works a little bit in this instance. Like it's almost like a little bit of a berries and cream kind of thing. You know, you get a little bit of the sweetness from the peanut butter, kind of working with a little bit of a tartness from the strawberry. Strawberry works very nicely. Coconut is probably my least favorite of all the things in this. I'm not a huge coconut person. But in this, it's fine. I think the problem I have with coconut, especially like dried coconut, is it just, I don't know, man. It has such a specific flavor, and it tends to be whatever you put it on, it kind of takes over. Whereas with this, it just blends really nicely. Well, let's finally get some almond. I think they're almonds. I'm not a nut guy typically, so. That works really good too. I mean, the nuts kind of add to the earthiness of the granola. Yeah, man, it's really good. I figured it would be, to be fair. I mean, fundamentally, it's very similar to the acai bowl in certain regards, in that the toppings are all the same: the banana, strawberry, coconut, and the nuts. So it's the peanut butter and then like the stuff underneath that's really like the difference between the two. And I think for me, I like this one better. I like the acai bowl a lot too. I kind of like it for different reasons. This feels a little bit more decadent. This is a little bit more of like kind of a little bit of a naughty treat. Whereas with the acai bowl, it felt very healthy, very, recharging. You felt like you're going to do productive stuff. This, it doesn't feel heavy by any means. It still tastes nice and fresh and really good. But again, it feels a little bit closer to just being a little bit more decadent, a little bit more, ha ha ha, look at what I'm doing. I'm an adult. I can buy my own food now. Ha ha ha. I really like this. But, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Clearly and clearly. I'm very down with this. I don't think I've had anything from Addi-Zone that I've disliked. They consistently put out quality products. Staff, I've only met 2 of the staff members, but they've both been very nice in both instances when I've dealt with them. And, it's cool. You get to see the stuff being freshly made right there. They clearly put time and effort into it. They know what their market is. Yeah, because, you are paying a little bit for this. I think this was about $12 for the bowl. You are paying a little bit more for it. But the counterpoint is, yeah, I could have just gone to McDonald's and gotten, a McGriddles or what the fuck ever, or got a gas station burrito or some shit. But that's not what I wanted, and that's not what I was aiming for in this instance. I wanted something that was going to taste fresh, it was going to taste, a little bit higher quality, and that's definitely the case. And I think that works really well. And this one in particular, combining that high quality aspect with, again, just a little bit of a decadence to it. Something that I can appreciate both aspects. If I'm recommending it to people, yeah, I think this is one of those things where it obviously helps if you're more of like sort of a health conscious kind of person, where you're already sort of on the, the lookout for these type of things. But I don't think that it has to be the only way, I'm certainly not that person, trust me, look at the show I do. But I don't think you have to, just to want to go over there and, just be a little bit nicer to yourself, your innards and whatnot. And instead of, again, going over there and getting a McGriddles or whatever, I think this is a really nice option, especially something like this. Even if maybe you do just want, something that's a little bit more decadent or what have you, this works perfectly for that. So if maybe you're a little bit less into the healthier aspect of it, something like this, I think it can kind of bridge the gap a little bit. And maybe not every day, but maybe a couple times a week or something like that. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there, have yourselves a truly monkey-tastic rest of your life. Because monkeys are cool. Like, not so much as pets. People are like, pet monkey, and then it's like, monkey will tear your face off. I'm just saying. But, in this instance. And monkeys are just cool. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time? I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You can try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be. I'm going to put this on. I am losing my focus because I was balancing it on my knee, and it was like, Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me, I know it, I live it, I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be difficult and stressful and frustrating. When we find ourselves in those situations, it's important. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, here's what I want you to go out and do. Treat yourself, like I said, just treat yourself nice, and that can come about in lots of different ways. It doesn't have to be necessarily a healthy thing. It doesn't have to necessarily be a food thing. I'm just saying, find what works for you, so that you can go over there and get through your day and do what you need to do. And hopefully it's something positive, something that you can bring to yourself and just, feel better, at the end of it. As much as I enjoy just kind of, going out and getting a big-ass burger or something like that, where it is very decadent and ridiculous, and there's something to be said for that. There's also something to be said for, just like I said, going over there, hey, read a book, try to self-improve, things like that, just, it's important. Anyway. Or don't. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just a guy in my car making YouTube videos. So. Bye!